but each card gets better and better as you move along, rising up in overall ratings.
Whether it's Shaq.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At point guard, at center, it's Product beneath the shot.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the star's prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Martin. And there's Cartwright, and it's Slaughter in at the 5, down low. And for the Mavericks, Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Woolridge. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Temple in at the 2. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends.
Nick substitution.
Checked in for quickly.
Number 25.
Here's Porzingis. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Pass to Doncic. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
Now the pass to Cook. Feeds it to Junior. Pass to Martin. Some nice passing by New York here. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Martin.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Stolen by Martin. Shoots over Doncic. Offensive rebound. Randall can't connect from short range. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Brissett has checked in for New York. Doncic against Martin. Doncic kicks to Woolridge. Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Woolridge. Temple finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. Shoots off the step back. A second chance effort. And Porzingis with the lay-in.
No substitute for hustle and hard work. And Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Martin the pass to Junior. Here's Brissett. Pass to Martin. Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Into the lane. And Junior throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
At the line
yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Crawford's checked in, and Kispert subbed in for Reddish. Free throw good, Junior. Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 for the field, just under the 50% mark. Doncic outside to the left side wing. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. 5 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Doncic has got 8 points.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Kispert kicks to Hardaway. Poked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Webb. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
To the paint, here's Doncic. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Slaughter passes to Cartwright. Over Doncic. Cartwright misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Junior. Mavericks with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Driving in, and Junior throws it down hard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
That will count. A shot off that time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action after this word. And the Mavs trying to improve their defense. The 7-footer Porzingis.
Find ways to win games, you know, at the end.
And Greg, they're more.
Big substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They've got Porzingis. White is out there with Reddish. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Temple in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hawks, had a huge game. He picked up 26 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay high.
And David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And there's the pass to Temple. Here's Reddish. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. That shot off.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading perhaps.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Temple. Dallas, no good that time either.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Temple. From deep. And no good that time. the Knicks go the other way with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. The Knicks with the lead. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And Temple kicks to Doncic. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Junior. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the making some changes here. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact, getting to the free throw line.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Lynch is out there with Junior. Then it's Randall. Then there's Webb. And it's Slaughter in at the 5.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Webb the pass to Junior. Back to Webb. He feeds it to Junior. Doncic with the steal. Here's White. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Count it, and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
That's his second
And obviously
foul.
his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
1:24 left in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. It's stolen. To the inside. Here's Webb. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Webb's got his first basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Junior the pass to Lynch. Here's Randall. Here's Cartwright, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Cartwright's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Doncic passes to Crawford. Back to Doncic. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Junior, that's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Assisted.
Junior's got 20.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The 3 for Doncic. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Kispert. And it's Crawford at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Webb the pass to Junior. Trying to get open is Randall. The layup off target. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. The lead is 2. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
New York calls timeout. And with a 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Temple. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. I'm told the tests do show a stress fracture in his foot. Very painful injury and not what he was hoping to hear. From what we have gathered, this injury will definitely keep him out of this game and maybe for a long time, too. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so he hits both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Fires from the line. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Off target at the rim.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Temple finds Doncic. Back to Temple. Dallas moving the ball around. And that's good. Luka Doncic for three. Doncic has got 35.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From 12 feet out. Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.